quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Dumps it off in the pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award. Here for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it. Going downfield for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Slithers into space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to 26. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Wolverines really need to keep to him on first down. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away, doing it clean. No PI on that one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right down the middle. And he cruises his way without. Touchdown, Michigan.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sets up the screen. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Hoosiers send out the run unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Going to the running game. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated out front before that attack.
They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Bring it out, and he got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go right back to it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Wolverine! Put it in the window for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point there.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the heat on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it at the 25. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They're going back to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense. I mean, you want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. But they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye. Makes a grab for a big play. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Got his man in the middle. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The give to the back. Steve rolls his way ahead. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Griffin. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Finds someone. No one there to stop him, except the fellow in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Got him in the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game. Now, not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll send out the kicker here. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The give out of the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Each corner is going to give them some space. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They're hoping for a touchdown going by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Splits the uprights. Good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Got it? fellas. Based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
They'll open the second half on the ground. There he goes. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets it out fast. And he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the pummeling has started.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Rides the back and leaves it. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 30.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Throws to the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they'll hop and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Just unloaded on that kick. have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Shakes off the defender. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cuber. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Cuber. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. Just steamrolling the defense. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wolverine.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Holding. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on that second down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
They'll go to the ground. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On play action on first down. Gonna take a shot. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And he's to the 38-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Turning it on! He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd. Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sims. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Try to box their way in. And this offense hopes to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Tries again to get it in. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. Dropping back, it's Sims. Got out of trouble and throws. Tight end finds a soft spot. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake, down a throw. Already find a hole in that secondary. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
All right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few 1st downs, get that first down right now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he
this offense. They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Going for it all. Wide open, he makes the catch. Run out of bounds all the way up at the 48-yard line as this offense gets a big play. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Sims. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Zips it out to his man. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Off the play fake on 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially...